Folks, thank you for joining tonight on Deep River Farm. We're going to be using a little voiceover tonight due to the fact that we will be having to do so due to the music in the background drowning out an account that a lady is talking to Brittany about her situation and her issue with her roof leaking due to a tree falling into the roof and having a lot of issues. So stay tuned with us tonight. We appreciate you joining us as we are talking with some information that we've received from Chris Wataka Ministries. So sit back and enjoy our video, Operation Mountain Relief, along with Chris Wataka Ministries. A little more information that I've received from Brittany and Chris. There's going to be 2 more blessing boxes. They've been built and completed, and they're going to be positioned somewhere this week. So I'll make sure that we get some pictures and some video of this so that the viewers can see what's going on with the Chris Wataka Ministries, her and Brittany, placing this out in the communities that were hard hit by Helene so that people can have access to food and have information in these boxes that can aid them in ways that they can get in contact with people and information on how they can try to get some other help through various organizations, whether it be through the state or local governments, and have a support system that they can rely on. Well, good evening, folks. I appreciate you joining me here today on Deep River Farm. Hope everybody's had a good day. Wanted to give you some information that I got from Chris Wataka Ministries. She says in a text, she said she wanted to share this with me. She said the Lord just continues to amaze her, continues to pour out his blessings upon people, and she wanted to share this story with us. I just have to let you know about a precious story. One of your listeners named Vivian and her husband have graciously decided to offset one of my family's mortgage each month to help them out, as they are paying on a mortgage of a business loan where the business, it does not exist anymore. I am overwhelmed and blessed, and so are they. They could not believe that total strangers that do not even know them would want to do this for them. So I just wanted to let you know, and please let the other listeners know how this will change their lives and help them out so much. Well, folks, I don't know the situation here. I have no idea of what this is, but evidently it was very important to Chris and to that family that she happens to be working with. I don't know the whole situation here. It appears that more than likely, I'm just guessing here, that this is a family that's paying on a business loan that the business got washed away in the hurricane, and they're paying for something that don't exist. Now, don't that sound familiar? We got all these people up there that are paying on a mortgage, on a home, on a piece of property that no longer exists, as well as paying rent and trying to support themselves. And they've already got a strike against them on losing the home, and then they've got another strike against them on having to pay a mortgage, and then they've got another strike against them on having to pay rent on some place just to have a roof over their head. And it's like, how are they going to dig their way out from under this? It's virtually impossible if you're a working person and not a crook. A crook could probably get themselves out from under this, but a normal person working, it's virtually impossible without someone helping to step in and offset this so that they can get a chance at life again. And it appears here in this situation that this lady and her husband somehow got in contact with Chris, and they know the story of these people. And lo and behold, they're stepping in to help. Praise the Lord for that. This has given these people a new look on life, a new opportunity to be able to get some of this stress and some of this burden off of them so that they can have a possibility of getting their head back above water again.
Okay, so the first thing about the hurricane that I realized it was going to be different than all the others was watching our drainage areas. Thankfully, I'm up on a hill.
Right.
And it was a little inconvenient and whatnot, but I was from Florida.
You're used to hurricanes.
No, actually, the 20 years I was there, we didn't have one.
Oh, wow.
But afterwards, when you could finally get out of the house and whatnot, I didn't think I had any issues for about 3 weeks. And then I realized that I had a black squirrel in my house.
Oh, no.
And I'm sitting
You had
there
a
going,
friend.
how the heck did he get in? And the funny thing about that is they're real shy. I'm sitting there trying everything. Humane trap, this, that, rat traps, mice traps. None of them worked. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay. But who was it I finally got to go up and look? I can't remember who did that. Oh yeah, it was the insurance adjuster. She went up there, moved around, finally came back in, and she said, well, you got a couple holes in your roof. I said, oh great, now I know where the squirrel came from. And she said that there was one up on that edge and a smaller one up on that edge. And I think it was June that I could finally get in with a roofing contractor.
June of 2025.
Yes. And he had to wait for 3 other people. Roofing companies are doing well. He's a nice guy though. That was Carson who? Oh, I think it's Rogers, but I can't swear to that.
Okay.
Carson Rogers, something like that. But once he got started, I think it took 2 days, maybe 3, and I had a brand new roof, which I was grateful for, very much so. And then I had to start with figuring out what I was going to do with the mold and everything.
Right, from the water damage you didn't know you had.
Well, I had a little bit of an idea because obviously you could see him at the time.
Right.
And I'm not quite sure about the path it took because I don't know how they build houses or whatever. So all of a sudden all these workmen descended. Thanks to her. Or is that you? That was you.
Yes, the CR
okay,
group.
Thank you.
Yes. They're a good group of men.
And I can't think of anything else really relevant.
So folks, you just heard an account from a lady who's been very, very, very sick and in the hospital. Elderly lady. Her roof was damaged, had holes in it. She didn't know it until she found a squirrel in the house, called the insurance company. Sure enough, the adjuster said, "You've got holes. That explains the squirrel." Well, the insurance company fixed the roof, but they left her hanging on the mold issue and have not had any help. The ladies had no help with the insurance on the mold issue. The mold has placed her in the hospital. She's had some severe respiratory problems from it, and they're trying to get that straightened out now. And I don't know what the status is going to be with her and the insurance company, but they acknowledged the problem, fixed the roof. Don't know if this was a tree or what happened, but this lady was fortunate and had an insurance claim to fix her roof. But they've not made it whole in fixing the mold. Now, Brittany has said that they have a mold company coming in to treat her house from the water damage that was after the insurance fixed her roof, but didn't fix the mold issue that she had from a tarp being on her roof for so many months before the insurance company finally came out. She is in contact with a lawyer for her insurance company. I don't know how that will go, but told her case is worth a try. I found someone for her, and that was the mold company, to come out and help the lady. And Brittany has supplied us some pictures of the issues and the corrected fix. So folks, here you're going to see some before pictures of the damage that happened when the tree hit the home. You're going to see the repairs. You're going to see some new paint here that was done with the aid of Chris Wataka Ministries, Operation Mount Relief Helping Hands. And what you're seeing is where the tree ripped the gutter off the side of the home here, and then the damage to the windows and all of the effects from where the water got into the home. It was tarped. However, it took 6 months to get an insurance adjuster there. In that meantime, some of the water behind the sheetrock and things began to mold. The Celotex began to fall out and has caused a significant mold problem. And the lady has been in and out of the hospital several times due to respiratory issues caused by the mold. Now they have a mold company come in that's removing the mold, and hopefully this will take care of it for this lady. We are protecting her identity because we want to respect her privacy. We do have a picture at the end, but we have only included the top half of her head along with Brittany and another lady in the picture. So folks, we appreciate all the support, and thanks for watching Deep River Farm. So folks, these are the daily struggles the folks of Western North Carolina have to contend with. And currently, the lady that owns this home is in the hospital with respiratory problems arising from the mold once again. This home is a generational home, a home that her parents left her. And it's an older home, but it was in good shape until the damage from the storm. And now this lady is back in the hospital as we're making this video today. She's in there again. She has no family, and Brittany has stepped up and stepped with her at the hospital several times and is looking after her to try to help and take care of her to get this problem fixed so that she can get some recovery underway. But until all of the mold is corrected, this is going to be a recurring problem that she's facing with hospitalizations. And they're trying desperately, using this company now that removes mold from homes, to come in and get this taken care of for this lady as it goes through the litigation process where the insurance company has left the lady holding the bag. Folks, thanks for watching Deep River Farm. Continue to pray for the folks of Western North Carolina as these type of issues continue on, and we just try to help where we can. And we appreciate all the support and donations you folks have given and the prayers that you've uplifted for Western North Carolina. Have a blessed day.